Alright, alrighty, welcome to Vintage Cubing with Cube and Chaos. Let's go. Whoa, what's my chair doing? Alright. I like balance. Prismatic Vista's pretty good in this format, so MattCube is a bit slower than some others. I really like balance. Removal is very good in this. What else? Soul Transfer. Escape, do this, the inverter combo, that's really cool. I think you could also pick Dark Ritual, go fast for a change. Gonna do the balance thing. Where is it? There we go. That works in, that's just good in basically any deck. It's just an insane card. Preordain, Quarantine Field, more removal. You can exile a non-land permanent for 4 or 2 for 6 or so on. Yo, what's up, Seabass? How's it going? Maesticore. I don't really like the 4 mana Maesticore, you have to discard a card every turn. Probably good in the Madness deck. Could pick some of these cool blue card draw spells. Or the only white card in the pack. Or something control-y. Enchantment stuff. Tuning. There's a lot of good blue cards here. I think I'm gonna... Let's get some card drawing. First balance them and then draw them cards, you know. Sacred Mesa. Every upkeep you need to sacrifice a Pegasus, and for 2 you can make one. It's kinda sick. Metamorph's really good. 3 mana copy, the best thing on the board. Control Magic is also very sick. It's not just removal, it's just steal the thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep picking blue cards. Well, this one is basically a colorless card, that you can play that in any deck. But I prefer Control Magic for now. Archangel Leviathan, I'm in love with this card. But there's other good things here. I think we're just gonna be doing blue-white stuff. That card is played in Pioneer at least. Exile a tapped creature. More removal. Sun Titan's kinda cool. Some good green cards here. Tamayo. Not sure how good this one is. Everson or Emperor. Or even Memory Deluge. More card draw. I could cut the blue here and it looks like there's no blue stuff coming through. Mox Opal probably not good in a normal deck. Good in a dedicated artifact deck. Wrath of God, nice. Ranger Captain, probably not really doing small creature stuff for now. Vanishing Slash is pretty good, especially if you have, say, a Mana Rock and an Oblivion Ring or something. But I think Wrath of God's better in this format. You have the legendary Piss Dungeon card. Yeah, but it's a secret. It should be a secret between us, Seabass. Didn't you know? Yeah, excuse me while I finish my my brunch. Ulos is nice. Sarah's Sanctum might be good. Showdown. Or just the Wall of Omens. Get some early plays, defensive stuff in. I think we are trying to build a control deck here. Okay. Out of time is sort of a board wipe with vanishing, phases out all creatures, and then after a number of turns everything comes back. Well, like time spiral though. Out of Kiran is also not bad. Counts as both mountains and plains and is affected by spells that affect either. Tap to add either red or white to your mana pool. Time spiral is the best card here. Maybe we are cutting the blue, or someone else probably also is. But why is time spiral an 8th pick? There must have been some other good blue stuff in this. No green cards, someone's doing green. Which I'm not interested in anyway, that's good. And nothing in our colors now. Hex Parasite, I guess that can kill Planeswalkers. Shadow Spear. What's the best card in other colors? Glorybringer probably. Does this deck want a Shadow Spear? Doesn't look like it. I have one creature and that one doesn't attack.
Hey, what's up?
For now.
This one in particular was extremely special to me because it was a Patreon.
Could just pick Glorybringer. It's possible we play a red card. The card's really good. Blind Obedience, Extort. Not sure how good that is. Our colors just getting cut. I think a Talisman is good. Mana Rocks are very good with balance because it doesn't say anything about artifacts. So it sort of breaks the symmetry. This cube only has blue Mana Rocks, I think. Just a 4 blue Talisman or something. Let's go on Rainbow Road. Maybe we should have been black. We'll see. But the late time spiral makes me think there's not that many blue drafters, but then again, nothing blue wheeled here. One of these packs had 4 good blue cards, but it was the second one. 6. Yeah, it must have been the next one. This was the first one we saw with the balance. Coffee is great. Someone's slow. But that's cool, we play without timer because it doesn't matter. Right, only the Charter Course wheeled, and that sort of makes sense. There was Preordain and yeah, Preordain, Factor Fiction, Charter Course and something else. Might pick the red-white land if we actually wanna add the Glorybringer. Or play Charter Course. I'll take the land. Allows us to also pick good red cards. Could play Queso Red, but we're not really aggressive or playing all our cards. Maybe the Misa is good, I have no idea. Maybe that's more for the enchantment deck. Basically you have to pay 2 every turn and then when you activate it a few more times you actually make Pegasi. I'll try it. I have never played this card before. It looks really cool. Look at these. I think The plural of Pegasus is Pegasai, but I'm not quite sure. I will keep saying it like that, like it's true. It's also quite possible we end up playing something red-white if blue is completely cut, but we have some really good blue cards for now. We have Avacyn and Sun Titan, so I think white is definitely our color. I'll play an Avacyn, I love this card a lot. Does so much. You can protect your board from a wipe, you can obviously just have a 4 for flying vigilance. You can wipe your opponent's board or shoot the last 3 damage that you need. Okay. We have an artifact and an enchantment for now. Lure Hold Command. Pretty 1/1 when a creature dies. Okay. It's pretty. That's like blood artist on an enchantment, which is cool. They can't just kill it with a removal spell. Okay. We could have been some sort of aristocrat deck, I guess. A 2/1 for 3 that either makes a pest, draws you a card, or exiles graveyard. It's pretty good. What does the command do? Choose to make a 3/2. +1/+0 indestructible and haste. Lightning helix something, sack a permanent, draw 2. Okay, the second mode looks like aggro to me, but the other modes are all good in slower decks too, and it's an instant. And the indestructible thing also just can save your stuff. What do we have here? 3-Bin Inspector, everyone knows that is just Ancestral Recall in white. There's some good ones here. I love Elesh Norn a lot, but since Avacyn and Sun Titan wield, maybe it wields, then again this card is also picked by people, say drafting a Reanimator deck or something. Snapcaster is obviously really good, Dig Through Time, Cast Out. Yeah, it's gotta be one of these. Parallax Wave is, I think, not for us. Fading card that exiles creatures. You can do some sort of infinite shenanigans when you have a creature that exiles a thing when it enters or something like that. But you have to be able to sacrifice that too. Not really what you're trying to set up. Anyway, I think I'll pick one of the good blue cards here. There is a chase in, but not the insane chase. Swords to Plowshares, very good. Oh, Mox Ruby though. Somebody passed Mox Ruby. I want to pick Swords to Plowshares, but you can't just pass him in a 0 mana ramp card. There must have been something else very good in this pack. Or they missed it. Hopefully they didn't. Chrome Mox. That's less good of a 0 mana acceleration card. Celestial Colonnade is great. Fateful Absent, Destroy Creature, Planeswalker, that's also not bad. Do the Mario. I think I'll still pick this. A different chase. If you draw a card while library has no cards, you win the game instead. Oh, you win the game card, you always have to play the you win the game card, right? Third Scour and draw 7. I mean, that's pretty good. Ledger Shredder is also kinda sick. But we don't have any 1-drops yet. To like play this and then cantrip and already do the conniving. I think I'll try the chase. X-Score is pretty good. Lingering Souls is kinda splashable. There's a Sacred Foundry for a splash. I'm gonna try the chase. I haven't played this card yet, I think. Ooh, wow. Nobody in blue on this side. Treachery, Ponder. And then click Esper Sentinel. It's an obvious treachery for me, but what a pack. Green and red seem to be cut here. What does this do? For damage to a creature, you gain life equal to the damage dealt. They mill 4, and you amass 4, that's really good. Oh, I remember this card from War of the Spark drafts. In the normal draft, the card is just a bomb. Anyway, Treachery. Basically free steal a creature. I guess we need some more early plays. Some mana fixing. We might not be doing the red splash. For now it's not looking too exciting. But let's keep it in the back of our minds that it exists. But we seem to be in the correct colors if I look at these packs. You. If a red mocks. If we need some playables, we can, for example, add this command. That playing two colors is a bit cleaner, and the mox is still good if it's a colorless rock. This also adds red, so the splash is kinda supported. But these two cards alone don't make me add it. We'll see though. Somebody's taking their sweet time here. Okay, what do we have? Either Swan Sphinx, a blue-white Affinity Cascade card. We have two artifacts. Murktide Regent, Zealous Conscript, Doomfortold Master of Death, and Esper land. Murktide Regent can be a late game finisher, but I'm not sure if this deck needs it. The card is better in a tempo strategy where you play a lot of 1 mana spells and then make a big dragon early. I think I'll take the land. Blue-white land with cycling and also fetchable. It's pretty good. What does Flicker Wisp do for this deck? I guess we have Wolf Omen, Snap Custom Mage. Treachery maybe, Archangel Eversin. Give off runes. We're not really a creature-based deck. What else? Legionnaire. Vehicles you control have menace. We just claim brutality. Alright, I'll pick a Flicker Wisp. Not too excited about it, but it's generally just a good card. Can kill tokens. 3 attacks, so 3 in the air. Can flicker some stuff with ETB effects.
You suck at guitar! I don't care what you think! I've told you freaking a million times, I don't care! I'm better than you! Dude, you freaking suck! Shut up! Better than you! Freaking whore! Shut up! My God! You have no freaking life!
Oh man, new Time Twister. Another card that says draw 7 cards on it. The Birth of Meletis. Search planes into your hand, make an 0/4, gain 2 life. Kinda like second Wall of Omens. Catilda, flying, lifelink protection from vampires. Power and have an equal number of permanents you control, the spirits or enchantments. We have enchantment. And that's it. Pure Steel Paladin, Wheel of Fortune and Time Twister in the same pack. Do I want that? It would be good with an asset or a Hull Breacher, but so just like this. How good is this card? It's kinda like just second Wall of Omens, but you get a planes instead of a random card. Huh. Let's pick the more powerful card. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be for this deck, but maybe. These kind of cards are good if you either empty your hand very quickly and then do it while the opponent still has a lot of cards in hand, or you deny them the card draw somehow, or of course you're storming off, I guess, which is sort of like the first thing I said. Seven, we're not wheeling anything here, but I think I can do without the Birth of Meletis. Creatures you control gain haste, create 5/5 with flying. Attacking modified creature. I'm in for Elish Norn. There's some stuff here still. Hangerback Walker, a blue-white land, a talisman. I'm just gonna pick a land now. Mana fixing is so good.
Fiskers don't make noise when they start up, just so you know.
Top of the whole totem, rich forever, a million was not the quota. My father owned half a MoMA and did it with no diploma. Year off, got no rules, tripping off of them toadstools. More green than my whole foods, and I'm too fly. Jeff Goldblum got a glass house in the Palisades. That AKA White Hood, oh KKK. You shop at IKEA, so my body you live in the gear. Spending this money is longer than year. Look like a couple of me and Sophia. Waking up broke man, we don't wanna be friends with the dope man, having a career. With a girlfriend, man, tell me when I see it. I don't wanna be a I got my cool on.
Okay, there's a removal spell and a mystical tutor. We can tutor for balance if we really need it. Kiora, not really for us. Stray creature or planeswalker for 2, that might be what we need. Again, this format really likes having removal stuff. I guess mystical tutor also finds something. It is card disadvantage. It's good when it's really good. Which a balance could be, so it's possible that was the wrong pick, but... Right, maybe the Lingering Souls here. Emrakul as a finisher. You can cast it for like 9 mana, this is still a lot. Don't think we need that. Why do people say when life gives you lemons, when lemons have been domesticated over a long period of time to become what they are today? So life didn't give us lemons, we made lemons. That's so deep, Arisla. I wanna play this. Thought Scar doesn't do much for this deck. I have 1 black source. Like we're not doing much graveyard shenanigans. With the memory deluge. I'll pick this just in case I wanna play it. Black splash down here. Why do they call it oven when you off in the cold food? Off or taught eat the food. How you doing, Arisla? Welcome to the Magic streaming. What does this deck want most from the last pack? I think some more early stuff. Some insanely powerful mana like a Soul Ring or something. We already have 1 Mox. And What else? If we find a fetch land, we could add the Black Splash. So can't Sun Smelter, not really for this deck. You can sacrifice an artifact, pay 1 and get a 3/1 with haste. There is an artifact strategy in this cube where you can get value off of that. Alrighty, last pack, what do we have? A prismatic ending. So this is Crowbar, it makes a 1/1 attached to it. So it's already a 2/2 and you can destroy an artifact to enchantment. It's really good in Insane Aggro deck. I like the ending. Academy, not really for this deck. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Okay, that's like for a Enchantress deck. You're not really playing that too. Kappa Cannoneer. There's actually only one card I want here. This is kinda interesting. Time Raveler. Opposition. Yeah, I think I want the Teferi. Position, not really for this deck. Your Battlesphere is a very strong card. Especially if you tinker into it. 0/4, when you attach it to a creature, you can cast the top card and play lands from the top of your spell. That didn't make any sense. Play lands from top of your deck. Divining Top. You don't have any way to shuffle, really. I like Elspeth. It's a 6 mana play, but it stabilizes pretty well. Tomishi. When some things return to hand, you can draw a card, return a land, return an artifact from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's like this deck doesn't wanna pick any of those synergy cards, it just wants the generally good cards. What do we have in red? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Essence Judgment, Fervent Champion, Bloodthirsty Adversary, Goldspan Dragon. Might just pick Elspeth. The deck's slow, but I really like the high drops. Okay, Witness Protection. And ours, there's more removal. For the early game, this makes something a 1/1 and loses all abilities. This puts it into its own library second from the top. The downside here is it comes back in 2 turns. I think I might wanna try the Witness Protection. I'd probably play this or the Better Skull as another way to stabilize. For now, some early removal is pretty good here. You don't have any counter magic, but there's not much in this cube. It has the basics like Force of Will, Cryptic Command, but there's not that much. There's only 17 blue instants. Mystic Confluence, Force of Will, Cryptic Command, Remand, Memory Lapse, Mana Leak, Mana Drain, Counterspell, Loose Focus. There's a few. I think we saw the Loose Focus. Okay, there's Remand and Memory Lapse. That's kind of funny. I think I want one of them. Even though both of those are more tempo-y cards. There's a Planeswalker. Which one is better for this specific deck? Put the spell on top, or return it to hand and draw a card. Kinda cool that they're side by side here, there are such similar cards. Grixis Land. I think for now we just play blue-white, not even sure about the Lingering Souls. Guess it's Remand. Like, when you put it on top, they get it back anyway, next turn. But this might make you find your, I don't know, crucial land drops or whatever to get to your board wipes. It's kind of my logic here. Not sure how correct. This is already 23 spells, that's pretty good. What's wrong with this interface? I want to order this. It's not working. Okay, whatever. Brazen Borrower, Login and Elspeth. Plains Swamp Forest. It's funny that maybe I overlooked them, but it feels like we didn't see any fetch lands. Which is cool. We don't need our splash colors. We have some options, but it's not worth. The Mox Ruby and the Talisman made me wanna add a red splash, but they're just good on their own anyway. Alright, we already have to start cutting cards. Why not just play 17 lands? I think the Time Twister, probably an out. I'm not sure how good this card's gonna be, but I kinda wanna try it. It's good against slow matchups, just block them forever and then generate your army in the late game and kill them with it. Buff them with Elishan. It's possible I should have picked more mana rocks. We saw at least one of these talisman. But I did pick some sort of land over it, which is also good. I'm not at Metal Days, long story, but Matti wasn't feeling too well and I wouldn't have wanted to drive the 5 hours on my own since my foot's not in good shape. So now we're here. What about you? When are you going to a festival? You can't make that work. Currency convert. When you discard a card, you can exile it. Draw a card, then discard a card. The card exiles poison unit, then your graveyard if it's an land creature treasure. It's an online creature. I don't know, seems playable to me. Torrential Gear Hulk. We have Fact of Fiction. Doesn't work with Memory Deluge. I guess it works with not much, honestly. That's kinda awkward. Just came home. Okay, it was just a weekend thing. Makes sense. I think I'm gonna try this maybe. It's not really a deck for Torrential Gear Hulk. So it just loots and then you can exile the stuff and later on make value out of it. It's kinda cool. It's pretty slow, but maybe we wanna try it. Nah, he doesn't have COVID, it was something else, just generally not healthy enough to go to a festival. Sacrifice an artifact, okay, no. I think there's nothing here. Doomsday. Let's use as many journeys. Probably not playing a double off color bounce land. Generally bounce lands are very good, but Yeah. We just decided it was too many things that aren't great, and we didn't go. Like, it was already a bit sketchy to go to a festival for a week because of my foot thing, but I was gonna do it anyway. But if Matti's not coming, I would have to drive it all on my own, and that kinda sucks, and then carry my shit. You know what I mean? So this is a 2-2 for 2 that can destroy something or equip. Oh, nobody doing the green monster thing? That's pretty interesting. Probably not playing this. Are you going to feed? Sadly no. I would have gone if I knew I was gonna cancel the festival, but now it's booked out. So we're straight up the control deck. We don't have too much with one counter spell, but you can't expect to get a lot in this cube. Reality chip, sunken ruins if we wanna add the lingering souls splash, I guess. It also makes 2 blue out of 1 blue mana. Well, it's only good fixing if you have if you play both colors, I guess. Could make 2 blue out of a black mana. If I had a fair draw to find this, I'd consider the black splash, but just off of 2 lands. I mean, we could play Lingering Souls because you can still cast it. But we already have 24 spells here. How good is this chase? It does draw cards. So it's good if you're stabilized on board, and otherwise it sucks. Sadly we didn't find like Big Teferi. We have some good high-end cards though. Everything is also not great in this deck, but probably still playable. It's better when you have some other creatures. Don't think I play this, even though it's a blue-white card. Return a land, then you can draw a card. No, yeah, non-creature permanents, so return to hand. Guess it combos with Brazen Borrower and Teferi. Any other bounce magic. And then with the ability, you need a target though. We don't have too many artifacts or enchantments that we want to bring back. I mean, we can lose something away with this. For now we need to cut 1 card though. Someone's taking their time here to consider the last 1 out of 4. Or 5, I guess. At some point I gotta do the green-white enchantment thing. Not today. Zombie tribal stuff. Grixis land, yo, the memory lapse though, I'll play that. Grixis land to enable both Thor splashes, but we're not even doing that. We have lots of 2-drops, but I think that's fine. Now we have two things that aren't hard counters, but they're still good. Why is there no... Why does the ordering not work here? Oh god. Okay. Duress is pretty good, and Null Priest also. How do I add a... Okay. Maybe we cut the Banishing Slash. We only have the one enchantment. We didn't get any Oblivion Rings or something. Like, it's still not a terrible card if it doesn't make the Samurai. But we have so many other 2-mana plays. No, this works at least. Maybe the Eversoon is not the best, even though I really like the card. We have some really good high-end. What about the Time Spiral? I think that's just a great card. But giving the opponent 7 cards is sketchy. Could also cut it and play Eversoon. The good thing here is you get to be the one to play out the cards first. But still, we don't have any way to prevent card draw. Maybe we just do it this way. That's kinda tough. I'm not sure how good this is in a control deck. Somebody snatched off the Hull Breacher and the Narset. Or it's possible they're not even in the draft. You always only have 2/3 of the whole cube going around. Alright, yeah. I think this is probably the deck. Christmas in July. They can definitely do some stuff. Hopefully there's enough interaction not to just die. How's the curve looking? This is removal card, removal card. I'll put all of the counter magic and stuff into the curve. Balance, probably not a 2-drop.
Grand Dam! Flintstone
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Oh, what a nice... We have an amazing even split. I love it. There's one blue source already. So it's gonna have a good mana base. We got that going for us. Alright, now we just wait until the matches begin. You have 10 sources for each color, lots of double, 1 triple, probably gonna be fine. I'm not sure how good the Chase is in this deck, but I wanna try him. Technically a win condition also and some card draw. Right, matches should start soon. Be right back. Hi, you miss me? Could play the companion just as an early drop, but probably not necessary. Combos with Flicker Wisp. I'm not sure about this Time Spiral slash Everson. They are both better in creature based decks, I think. Could just play the Banishing Slash instead. We don't have many creatures that die, so this flipping can happen with these rogues. The Pegasus, Pegasi, Poison Warlock, Liquid Wisp, Snapcaster Mage, Wall of Omens, or Stolen Creatures. This makes tokens. I'm not sure. Maybe we want the Slash instead. Or the Time Spiral after all. I think everything is just not good in this deck. Could play the Companion and then also the Slash. Then we have 2 enchantments in the deck and 3 artifacts. Could play the Lingering Souls off of 2 black sources. Choices. This card is kind of good. Basically, shoot a creature, gain 4 life, and get a 4/4 zombie. But I'm pretty sure the deck's just better without a color splash. My god, such a good song. Here's my cards. Okay, one more inclusion and we are ready to battle. It's just this. You can also kill artifacts and enchantments. We don't have actually a lot against those. And there's lots of good ones in the cube. Alrighty, do we have opponent? No bracket yet. We didn't see any of the Oblivion Ring effects. We did see the Parallax, no, not the Parallax wave, that X card, Quarantine Field. Didn't take that. There's also Banishing Light, I guess out of time, but I'm not sure how good this is in the control deck. And okay, there is actually only Banishing Light, no Oblivion Ring. Interesting, like there's so many enchantment payoffs. We had Cast Out in our first pack, I think. I took then Balance over it, something like that. So there are a few. Yeah, I like Cast Out better than Oblivion Ring too. Wow, there's no Brainstorm in this, that's pretty interesting. I like Matt's list. He kinda has a plan with all of this. Not sure about the Brainstorm, but I guess... Well, it's not too powerful if you see cards like Ancestral Recall. Maybe he just doesn't like the variance of it. Right, let's check Kiki's stream. If we have a match already.
Mana Crypt.
Deck lists are public, by the way.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Aaron really prioritizes mana, so
Yeah.
not surprising to see great mana base.
Whoa, round 6. At least initially not even making the main map.
Yep, 2 fetches.
2 fetches, but I'm just thinking like
And
all
then
of
discard.
discard.
One's doing madnessy stuff. Love it. Green-red madness, I played that
Discard a land, give it,
once.
like pump it up, and draw the land again.
Mine was different though.
Dragon's Rage Channeler wanting lands in the graveyard. But I mean, when you just have a ton of
Yeah,
good
this is
cards-
open deck lists, so we can actually check out everyone's deck. Or not deck lists, but at least what people drafted. Okay, blue-green. Blue-green artifact stuff, that looks really cool. Scrap Trawler. Doesn't really look like a Scrap Trawler deck though. Another blue-green list right next to each other, wow, that's kinda... I guess they played very different stuff. This is a ramp list. Crackshot is playing white. Oh, Crackshot is doing the enchantment thing, at least a little bit. Just a white aggro list with some enchantment payoff. What a curve, this is almost a Illuros deck. Then there's me, just blue-white control. Here we have a Shinobi deck. Green-black midrange. This is one of the really good supported things in this specific cube. Yeah, just like green-black with a blue splash for recall and Egervold. Nice. Okay. This is midrange / reanimator list. Black, white, red. People are drafting really cool stuff. I stole a Duress from this player, but they have Inquisition. Or stole, I saw it as like a last pick. Then we have the Madness deck and... What is this? Another artifact list. Nobody's doing the really insane artifact stuff, I guess. Maybe just blue-black control with Mana Drain. Oh, I would have loved a Mana Drain and Counterspell. Ice Age Counterspell, that looks really cool. Probably gonna be a different one in the cube then. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. Do we have an opponent?
Aaron on the Madness, Wacky, and Tough.
I think they're discussing decks before we go into any rounds. Oh, they're still passing out the cards. I wasn't the last one, it appears. Anyway, this is the deck. Lots of interaction against creatures, I guess. But we have the ending and the slash to deal with annoying artifacts. Or generally. For the ending, at least, we have a red card. A red and a black mana source in the deck, which is kind of cool. Could consider for the ending adding some of the other lands. That just occurred to me. The filter lands aren't great though, you need another blue source or they don't make blue mana. And that's a tap land in the early game, which could be fine. What's up, Kibi? Bibi, how you doing? And I'm gonna use the bathroom and then hopefully the matches are gonna start. Don't beat me too hard. Oh, are we playing? I'll be right back. Alright, so we're playing against Eli. No, we're playing against Fireflight. Eli, where did you get this from? Just kidding, okay. And then let's sneak a peek at Fireflight's deck list. Okay, it's a Reanimator deck or something. Well, not really. It's a Kiki-Chiki deck. Blue-black control, I guess, or Grixis. Yo, good luck to you too. I'm hyped for these matches. It's X on TV. It seems today that all you see. This player has some fetch lands and the Divining Top, that's really good. So the control mirror. Is it happening? Yes, my match has started. We're on the play versus Fireflight. Let's go. Okay, that looks like a keep. Lots of interaction and the card draw spell. Just need one more land. We can always sneak a peek at our opponent's lists in these drafts, so that actually kinda changes a bit. Opponent is counterspell and mana drain, which we gotta be aware of. Demonic Tutor. Pestamite, Kiki Chiki, Seller's Conscript as a win condition. So it's not a, probably not a full-on control deck, more like mid-range / combo finish. Ola's a Citadel, not a Tinker though. The Reti, that's pretty good. Alright, anyway. We can kill a Planeswalker with this, that's nice. Jeskai Triome. Alright, nice. Just need one more land. That's counterspell mana. This is gonna be the Mexican standoff. Okay. Not really doing anything, but I'm passing. Hopefully we don't have to like discard or anything. Okay then. Come on, land. Okay. I guess we're gonna... Do we run out the Fact of Fiction even? I want the opponent to make a move. Like, if I play this and they counter it, it's not like I have any follow-up play on my turn. So I'm not gonna do it. It's obvious they're also just waiting for me to make a move. We run into that kind of match. Just keep making land drops. At some point I'm gonna be able to Fact of Fiction and have memory lapse up. Pestamite. I'm gonna try to rather interact with the Kiki Chiki if they run it out. They're not doing it though. Still have counterspell mana up. Okay. 7 cards, I think I'm passing again. I want a Wrath of God with backup. How are you doing, Kibi? Keeping me company while I'm not doing anything in Magic the MTG. That is kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to remand it, I think, so I can draw land. They can maybe mana drain me. Okay. Talisman. Playing in a Yoshi vs Pika group battle at some point next month. Nice. Who are the other Yoshis? Are there even enough control magic? Dude, I'm taking a lot of damages, but I can't just run out Wrath of God. Because they counter it, and then I'm in bad shape. Honestly, I'm not a good control player. I'm pretty bad at making decisions in games like this. We'll see if I can navigate this properly. For now I'm still taking the damages, and then next turn at least making a move. Maybe that was dumb, now I can't protect my Wrath of God. So obviously have some sort of counter spell in hand. Maybe I just play this. It is a sorcery. I do have an enchantment. But if you play control magic, they counter that anyway. What's up, Toaster? Also, it's not really worth. Toaster with his signature song.
Ganz genau da oben. Das ist einmal mein Ding und ich sing über Magic the Gathering. Ich bin ein Nerd und der Kartler vorm Herrn. Doch ich muss dann jemand bekehren, wenn das nicht taugt, der darf sich gern still beschäftigen für uns.
We're just gonna use our life as a resource and then try to come back. Bolt the bird. Truth, you're in the nerd. I think we are gonna do Fact of Fiction, and then if they counter it, maybe cast an Elish Norn. Basically almost wiping the board. Maybe they have two counter spells, they have Mana Drain and counter spell in the deck. But at some point you can't play the winning game anymore. Okay, this resolves. Ooh, there's a Balance and a Mox Ruby. And then a Elspeth. Can I take them all? Whoa. Okay. Opponent doesn't want me to have Elspeth. I'm gonna take the 4. Overleisten kannst du nicht. Mana. Oh, okay, that resolves. They gotta have a counter spell, I don't know. Maybe they thought, okay, I have Karen, I'm gonna just let this resolve. But at this point I'm gonna just run out my stuff, I guess. And then... like, I'm up on resources anyway, they have 3 cards in hand. Okay. Wait. Okay, wow. Well, they do get a clue here, but I'm still up 6 cards versus, I guess, 5. Balance is gonna destroy some lands at least. Maybe they play a big creature and I can steal it. Still think they have a counterspell, but they haven't used it yet. Battlesphere would be pretty bad. Not sure if they play that, but I think so. There's no reanimation card. Now these my spells are looking kinda awkward. Maybe just cycle the lane or something. I'll be back to the waiting game. Okay, that's something to do. Pass. What a game. I am at 5 life. I'm not sure, they probably don't have a cycles cast out. Nice. So they play all the colors for color control. Come on, play. Okay, Battlesphere. I do have a balance for that. But I also have the Electionorn, so I could do balance if they counter it, play Electionorn, 1, 2. Yeah, I have mana for that. Tomorrow's early wake-up drive to apartment, wish me luck. New apartment or something? Ah, okay, I'm taking the spells. Those are some good ones. Maybe I shouldn't have played this, because now when I balance it's kinda awkward. Nine mana, I could try the Treachery, the Battlesphere, they counter it, and then I do something else. And I have 4. I can control magic it. Which kind of... I'm down to 5. I kinda probably need to deal with the board. If I play balance and they let it resolve, they lose 3 lands, I lose 3 cards in hand, maybe that's worth. And if they counter it, I follow it up with Electionorn, killing that board. Probably the safest play. I can discard some stuff that's not doing too much. Probably shouldn't have done Memory Deluge, because just... Okay, they do mana drain me. They don't have Force of Will, right? We just play Electionorn and... go 4-7 versus 2-3. Okay, that worked out. That did work out. But in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have played this. It's just discarding it without playing it to balance is better than I have to discard few other cards. Alright, if they have removal for Electionorn, I got the 1, which is sketchy. What kind of removal could they have? Blood Chiefs, Thirst? Oh no, Fractured Identity, that means I'm dead. Alrighty. Yeah. Guess I should have just killed it. Right, I couldn't really. Alright. Yeah, the waiting game didn't work out for us. How do we beat a deck like this? With Time Spiral, maybe? Making more moves ourselves. Everything's good because it has flash. We can flash it in and have a threat out. It's possible I gave them too much credit for counter matching and should have just played stuff, but we didn't really have threats. Is Prison Borrower just bad in this matchup? Is flash flying threat? Maybe the wall sucks. Sternenhimmel. Right. For Phantasialand. What's this about the apartment? I'm confused. I think this is a mulligan, sadly. Okay, lots of lanes, a balance and a remand. Easy keep. I like how Magic Online just adds random basics to your deck. I never really look at that. I just click the add land button. 200 mulligans to 5 cards. That sucks, but be like that. I honestly think I'm not the best at playing control decks. I'm like, you have to make way more decisions than just running out stuff with, say, a green deck or an aggressive deck, or even a mid-range deck. But we're here to learn, so that's good. And I feel like we were on the verge of stabilizing that match. But it was also obvious they're gonna have some stuff, right? If we wait so long. We booked an apartment of some sort. Oh, okay. I thought, like, your apartment. That makes sense. Yeah, it's the land. I can't flash this creature yet. Okay, witness protection. Maybe I should have taken out some removal spells against this deck, but we don't have much shells. It's kinda weird that I say in this format you need to play a lot of removal, and then we play against another control deck. Most other matchups are like this, but not this one. Yeah, maybe I should have taken out witness protection and brought in, like, I don't even know, Glorybringer, Lowhold Command, Time Spiral, something like that. Hello, my name is Susie. I deleted it. Wanna test that chase. It's like good, but not as insane as Mind Sculptor. They just play this so I can hit some land drops. I land step it. If they play something even more threatening, I can do the memory lapse. Okay, I'm gonna let them have the chase, and then I'm gonna do the minus ability, but better. Yeah, I guess it's like this. Opponent gets Preordain and Prismatic Vista. It's pretty good. We don't have an answer to this chase, sadly. Sacred Mesa is a bit awkward, but maybe I just run it out. But it basically takes away 2 mana every turn. It's possible this card isn't that great.
Aber du darfst mir nicht wehtun.
Es tut dir nicht weh.
Es darf auch nicht.
The hell are we listening to?
Bitte damit aufhören.
Ja.
So ist für dich Liebe machen schön, oder?
What the hell?
Ja? Ist das für dich Liebe? Ja? Gut. Und ist das auch Liebe? Ist das für dich Liebe?
Close there. What is this?
Ich will dir zeigen, was für mich
Man, this is such an awkward matchup. We have so much against creatures in the deck. But not even enough sideboard stuff to change our deck.
Ich bin unehelich geboren.
Didn't know it was like
Ich bin ein
this.
Bastard.
What a weird song. Emery is a bit awkward in the opponent's deck, I think. We have that mana drain mana up against my Elspeth. Let's borrow this. Just borrowing it a little bit. Do you know I have Elspeth? Do you really wanna mana drain or counterspell this? Slap in though.
Okay, das ist
Sorta.
ein bisschen merkwürdig.
Gut, und mit 17 erfährst du dann noch, dass dein Vater gar nicht dein Vater ist.
Ist das dein Ernst?
Is that dein Ernst? Maybe they don't have a counterspell and are trying to make me think they do. I don't have any artifacts, so stealing Emery is like kinda meh. I could witness it, so they don't get a divining top. I have so much stuff against creatures, I'll just do this, even though the Emery is not good on this board, or in this game state. At least they don't get a divining top.
Warum fährt so jemand wie Sie eine Vergewaltigerausrüstung?
Are they playing the Battlesphere?
Eine Vergewaltigerausrüstung.
Oh, Chase is
Ich
back.
kann Ihnen jedes Teil, das Sie gefunden haben,
Sure.
erklären. Also ich weiß nicht. Eine Nylonstrumpfmaske mit Augenschlitzen, eine Handsäge, ein Brecheisen mit Klebeband umwickelt, dazu Messer, Seil, Handfesseln, sollen das Schlosserwerkzeuge sein? Und bisher haben Sie überhaupt noch nichts erklärt.
If I draw Mox, I can do the thing? Okay. Thanks MTG bot. Will do. This is kind of blah, you know what I mean. I wanna play different matchup. Can I mulligan my opponent, please? With kicker, sure. Next turn I'll just do Elspeth with protection of memory lapsing. Oh god, that's a lot of good ones. At least it's creatures. Well, I'm separating Battlesphere and Kiki. I guess it's gotta be like this. Opponent gets Kolo. I can't speak. Gets Golos and Kiki Chiki. We will try this now because we don't really have much of a choice. If they can't do two counter spells anyway with this mana. Could have a mana leak or something, but looking at the list, they don't have. They have counterspell and mana drain, and that's that. Alright, we have creatures covered. This could be a sick balance if it resolves. Oh no, not that again. This card beats me. Would be perfect in my deck. Sadly we didn't see it. Yeah, we're pretty done. We can't do anything against Planeswalkers. We have one thing that kills Planeswalkers in the deck. Balance is just dissack a creature and lose 2 cards in hand. Alright, getting pretty wrecked here by Fractured Identity. I guess that's fine. We hit sort of a bad matchup. Anything I could draw to come back. Maybe Elish Norn, but does the opponent have a green source? Probably somewhere. Yeah, there's a Chetmir's Garden. Cool Golos deck, honestly. Maybe I should have blocked so I can at least balance the board away. But this game feels pretty lost either way. Okay, that's the thing. But opponent can just kill it with Elspeth. Yes, I'll keep playing, but oh yeah, they still have that counter spell. Nah, I'm just gonna concede. This is we don't have any answers to their stuff. GG's. I feel like we really just hit kind of a bad matchup. But that's fine. We'll try again. Alright, I'll take a quick break, be right back, guys. I'm back. Okay, we already have an next round. No, I think we're supposed to wait though until all the matches finish.
Round 6? Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Fensick's getting aggressive. I like that.
What's happening here? Green, white versus red, green. What's the dragon on the parallax wave?
That looks cool.
Ooh, Sarah's things are coming out for this day.
So this might be a gap in my Magic knowledge. Do red or black have those?
It's a cycle. The red one is Ship and Forge. Take a look at that. I think it's like tap it and sack a creature to deal 1 damage. It's quite bad.
That's not the same thing at all.
It taps for colorless mana, and then for 2 in a red, you can tap to deal 1 damage to your opponents. And then the black one is...
Somebody's doing the enchantment deck, that's really cool.
You can tap it for colorless mana, or you can tap it and sacrifice a creature to add 2 black. So it's an H2 variant.
Yeah.
It is powerful. But it's not as powerful as these two.
Yeah, Cradle, Sanctum, Valerian, all.
This one would be, it's a...
Dragon Rage Chamber.
There's nothing there, Dragon Rage Chamber.
Alright.
I
Aaron
said
wins.
that was a game too. Can't imagine it was a game. Violent Eruption on the base here.
So there's the Madness deck, that's really cool. I did that once. But mine was more all in with Lines at Diamond and all of those shenanigans. Oh, there's another a whole nother game happening. We need to wait until this is over.
That's exciting. Alright. Oh my god, it's so early. So sleepy. I had to set my alarm and everything. It's Sunday. Sundays are terrible for me.
Chill mode and watch the match.
Misty, huh? So looks like we did get a final green splash here. 2 creatures that are obnoxious. It's one life flicker, not the most powerful threat, but I mean, starting the game at 3 more life than your opponent, especially in a creature match, that could be make or break.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to see this. Now you can decide to, actually I can decide to save this Alcide. I think this stuff is great better.
Crack shot on the play with the white deck.
Maybe not though.
That's usually very good for you, but he has to decide which creature to lose. Okay, actually sacrifices the spirit.
So, you know,
Maybe probably the enchantment creature has more value. Also, it has lifelink. Maybe Heron has another removal.
Yeah, both cards provide 2-point life swings, so
Hard cast Rootwalder. No land. Wow, that sucks. That sucks, dude.
What's in hand, too.
At that point, just don't play anything and discard to hand size. I guess they mulliganed too. Oh, that sucks. They're down to 5 cards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe not. They played 2 things already. Not sure. They were on the draw. I think they mulliganed. Otherwise, they had more cards in hand. It's their turn 3. They played 3 cards. 6 cards in hand. With 3 draws, yeah, they must have mulliganed to 6.
Scavenging Years though, that's gonna be
It's a rough game for Heron. Wow, oh no. At least it's most likely gonna be over quickly.
Yeah,
it's good for us, but it hurts so much. That happens to me too sometimes.
Creature sacks, that's 2 in the yard. Or who's attacking is already just a 3/3, but then it's gonna grow pretty
trade with the 3/3, right? So this current scenario leads to rule trading for Alcide, even in attack, if that makes sense as well.
Chill Sunday. I like it. These cubes are happening every Sunday now. I'm gonna be playing them a bunch. These guys making coverage. They're not playing the matches, they're just watching and commentating. It's really awesome content in my opinion. Come on, where's the land?
Yeah, because of the
Lightning bolt.
which makes the scavenging
Wait,
more
what?
complicated.
Where did that lightning bolt just
Only one.
go? What was that? Oh, it's the revealed card from what's the spoken? It wasn't the stack. So Crackshot knows that there's a lightning bolt in hand, I guess.
That's pretty good.
Still, the Rudolph at face value can still trade with the scavenging and he's forcing some kind of action from
Yeah.
So, this one little wizard holding up his army.
Ah, this sucks.
Most impressive blazing group walls I've seen.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I guess with the hanger back,
But I guess at least we can play our next
it's
match.
a little hard to beat. Stuck in one lane.
Alright, so let's take a look at the bracket real quick. Let's see who the other rounds winners matches was for.
Alright. Perfect. Alright, you want them to know that they can start their round 2 still.
We play against Captain Wacky 2. Let's check the deck list, because that's how these work. Ooh. Okay, maybe our creature control spells are good here. They don't have Grizzlebrand. Arcane is obviously very good when you just reanimate it. They have reanimate, and that's it. Eldest Reborn, I guess. Vampiric Tudor to find it. There's a Mind Twist. Alrighty, match has started. We are on the draw against Captain Wacky 2. We both lost round 1. Wacky lost against Patrick 2-1. At least they took a game. Patrick plays green blue. This deck looks cool. Time Walk, Nissa. Love it. Alright, I think I'm keeping this. We can loot with this if we need to. We have a Remand, 2 lands. Looks like a good keep. Still not sure about this card. Maybe it sucks. I wanted to try it out. But like you have to pay 2 every turn or... and then you're not even doing anything. Why don't I just place basic planes? I guess currency converter works kinda with balance. Also never played with currency converter yet. We'll see if that card is playable or not. Just fixing my overlay. Okay. Opponent pretends to be Boros. I don't know your list. Maybe they really don't have Black Source. That would suck. Okay. Having a currency converter out makes this whole waiting game way more endurable, is that a word? Than just passing back and forth. I would have been good, very good in the match against... who was the opponent again? Fireflight. Yo, bees. There was a new bee song on Silver Gunner today. 3 mana. Lead Spellbinder. I guess I'm fine with that. I could remand it for now. But I'm gonna save it. And do the looting, I guess. I mean, this does it for 3, but the deck's full of removal. I'm guessing they pick one of the 2 mana spells here. go to end step and do the currency conversion. This can make treasure tokens, so it's sort of a mana rock. You discard a land. Remand in exile. We could still play that next turn if we make a treasure with this. I pressed yield until end step, I hope it works. Sometimes that hasn't worked for me, but I'm still gonna keep using it. Alright, currency conversion, guys. Okay, good draw. We could just run out the chase, but it does get pressured, opponent. There's some 4 drops. We could chase +1, let them hit it for 3. They could Mind Twist us, which sucks. I think I'm gonna do it. It's the highest upside play here. At least with currency converter, getting Mind Twisted isn't as bad. You get some value out of it. Oh shit. Yes, I need a 3rd blue mana. I'm gonna mill myself because the opponent has reanimation effects. Hopefully Chase lives and they do something that doesn't care about, that we don't care about, that we can balance away. First things first, attack, yes. Peace. Peace. Strip mine. Strip mine, strip yours. Alright, Seachrome goes down and pass, I like that. Peace. If you play balance, I basically kill a creature and a land. I have to be careful not to... Wait, I was gonna say not to mill myself, but... actually, if I'm gonna play balance, I shouldn't have activated here, but I got lucky and drew the 1 card that where it doesn't matter. Do you wanna do that? I guess I should, because otherwise Chase is gonna die. Two mana, kill a creature and a land sounds good to me. Peace. Who's the land destruction deck now? Play the untapped land so I can do some conversions. Stop a body down and wind it all around. Nice. Opponent sacrifices the swamp. I guess they have that. Those are the splash colors, and they have another swamp because there's more of that in the deck. Bone shards. Okay, discards another swamp. At least we're getting ahead on resources and they're not discarding big things to reanimate. That's gotta be good for me. For us. For everybody. 2 mana. A braid, sure. I have more mana. Guess we discard a land. Is it time to Mesa? I guess. That's our win condition. We have 2 things to control creatures, which is great. Technically can cycle this by killing a Pegasus and getting a treasure token, but I think we need it anyway. Don't forget to make a thing before this ability resolves. Now the passing back and forth is good for us. They have only 2 cards. Yeah, don't yield to this ability. Sad Pegasus dies immediately. This is like Bitter Blossom in reverse, if you know what I mean. Not sure I'm sold on Sacred Misa yet. Did you get the $700 donation? Oh no, that's just I actually should. Westball is in fire. Oh no. That's a charity event, but it's kind of over. Now we are breaking even on Pegasi. Maybe this card is for your big mana deck, but I guess it can do work in the control deck. Kirby. This might have been done because I'm now down, shields down on Remand. Opponent's not doing anything, 2 cards in hand. Maybe just some removal cards. Good song choice. Play a creature that I can steal. Not me. Thick Luigi looking good, hell yeah. 6 months already, Toaster? I guess we just make the treasure. That's fine with me, I discard the worst control magic. Or just the Fateful Absence. Let's keep 1 control and 1 removal card. I think that's the smarter choice. Oh, that still triggers. Yeah, the discard is first, but there's no reason to exile this. The Sacred Mesa beatdown, this is interesting, but it's really just the worst Bitter Blossom, isn't it? Well, at some point you can make more than 2 per turn. Alright, we have to remand up, don't forget that we have this. DDD defeat. What a triumph is that? I think I'm just remanding stuff. Well, it depends. If it's treacherable, I might not. Is it Gonti? Elspeth. Okay, so that ticks up to 5, makes a 1-1. We can kill it with Colonnade, I guess. So we could still remand it, just to stall out the game. It's not good, but... Oh, I have to pay 2 more. That means no more Pegasus generation. I still think we remand it and then later on kill it. Did use the treasure to make a thing? I guess not. Maybe? Nah, let's keep it around. Secret Mesa is such a weird card. I guess now they wish they saved the strip mine for the Colonnade. Didn't I have that out anyway and they still killed this? Probably not. Just do this and pretend we have counter magic. Oh, we can mill the memory deluge. We're down to 15 cards in deck. We have to be careful not to like mill ourselves. At least this only draws 2 and puts the rest on bottom. And I think the Pegasus clock is fast enough, even though it's a bad clock. I'll gladly take the lands and the Teferi. Deluge in the graveyard. That sounds good to me. Roxanne. Oust. Sure. We still have the Colonnade to just kill the Elspeth. Kirby is a guy. Oh god, Elesh Norin, huh? That's pretty good. Still doing that. If I knew I drew this, I would have made a Pegasus upkeep. What a triumph is that? What a triumph is that? Oh wait, I actually kinda wanted to play Teferi and skipped my main phase, but making Pegasai with Elish Norn in hand is also a valid game plan. To be TBH. Okay. They have Wasteland and Strip Mine. Thankfully we are not mana screwed. Opponents that can do some scary stuff, I'm sure. It's like Mardu midrange. With Reanimate and Archon of Cruelty. I'll take the 1. Oh my god, absolute banger incoming, guys. I'm gonna have to turn this up a bit. Opponent, this spells the opponent's doom. I already turned it up. No need to change it. Elspeth too? Wow. Play that first. Still have Fateful Absence up. Does the opponent have some bot wipes? There is a Damnation, but we don't really care about that. Our creatures come back anyway. Hold the Pegasus. There is only one lightning bolt and we saw it in the Madness deck. Opponent does not have actual lightning bolt in the deck. Alright. Pegasus. Got him. We found a matchup where all our interaction is pretty good. Could play Time Spiral as a graveyard hit when they have Archon in graveyard. I like our chances in this matchup. Is anything bad? Maybe the Mesa. I really have to use the bathroom, I'll be right back. I do not want to update my iTunes, but thank you for asking. Not now, not ever. Okay, we brought it out, that Mesa card, because against Strip Mine Wasteland on the draw we might just never get to make too many of these anyway. It worked out this game, but it can go totally different too. That's a yikes. One land and we have Wall of Omens and Remand. One of our 10 blue sources, is that worth keeping? I have a removal spell and a remand. Is that risk able? They have Strip Mine, I'm gonna mulligan. Too risky. Okay, yeah, this is what I want. I like all our cards here. I'm actually still gonna put a land to the bottom. We can loot with Currency Converter, we'll find our land drops, right? I really like Elish Norn 2. Remand, nice. This line was bad against Wasteland specifically. Should have just played basic land. Considering the Wastelands, maybe I should have kept 3 lands. That was a bit greedy, okay. They have double swamp though, that looks good. Hive. I like this card, it's done some work. Is the opponent on the mono black draw, or are they doing the... okay, nice. The... what's it called, like the fake out? Ah, Liliana, huh? That's pretty good. Where's my land drops? Oh no. That's bad. I thought I would find the land at least. Now we're gonna have to let them resolve Liliana. At least we have the converter out. So when they uptick, I get 2/2s. Maybe Liliana is actually not that good on this board. Found the land. Nice. Yeah, so remanding was good because we had to find our land. 4 mana, Kaya. Opponent is on a lot of planeswalkers too. Okay. But they're less scary, I guess. Do we have to discard Hellschnorn? Okay, I guess the -2 is good, but we hit her to 1 and she can go back up to 5 with the 0. That's pretty good. Maybe that card's good. I've never played with or against her before. This is really cool about these cubes. You see a lot of cards that aren't good enough for constructed and are not. You don't see them in any normal draft formats too. Okay. I think we gotta loot to find our land drops and stuff. Okay. I still think trying to make land drops and play this at some point is a good play. But we gotta discard something. Okay. Elspeth is also nice. That sort of messes with our rogue tokens. Which goes back up to 5. It's pretty annoying. Looks like this deck's really weak against planeswalkers. It's kind of funny. And actually this also beats treachery. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, we gotta get to this Elspeth, I guess. Oh no. I can't really get to it now. I guess it's... Well, that sucks. Wait, no, it says... I thought it was Thoughtseize for some reason. Do we still memory lapse it? No. Discards Thoughtseize discards memory lapse anyway. Get it under the thing. Okay then. Okay then. We're left with a wall and a currency converter against the Kaya on 5 again. If they do the uptick. Otherwise, that's bad for them. Yeah. They didn't exile my token. Did they not see that they can destroy it with that ability? What is it? Does it say? Wait, when does it come back? The beginning of your next upkeep. Interesting. And up to 1 target creature. They could have just killed my rogue or 2. Alright, now I have mana and nothing. Maybe I shouldn't loot. Okay. Just make rogues instead. I'll wait, make my land drop. Opponent has Liliana in hand still. And 2 unknowns. Kaya's coming back. Maybe I should just make a rogue every turn and hope that's good enough. They go with the -1. Makes sort of sense. What do I want to draw even? MattCube. Like, most of my, or many of my good cards are gone. Control Magic, Treachery, Elschnorn and Elspeth are gone. That sucks. Okay. That does some stuff. Could bounce Kaya. Does it do anything? Not really. Just pressure life total, but it also gains life. This card is hard to fight. I don't really know what's the best option. Might just bounce her, attack life total. Yo Pong, that's a good song. Maybe we can win just making 5 more zombies with the converter. Hope for no Cola Guns command or a braid. Kaya's back, no Masticore's back. Makes that harder. I shouldn't have done that. Opponent has reanimate. Okay. That's not good at this place. But I can instant speed it. I was thinking if I time spiral I want the good cards in the graveyard to shuffle back. But opponent is actually reanimating the deck, so I don't want this in the graveyard. Still have balance, so that's that. The wall is awkward then. If they reanimate this and then I balance, they can still keep this and I keep my wall. Pretending to not have edited himself. It's just in the playlist. I didn't like request it right now. But it's a banger, isn't it? I'm so annoyed I did the thing with Elishnon. If they have reanimate now, I'm big punished. I mean, they lose 7 life, but still, my steal spells are gone and my bounce spell is also gone. I need Spellbinder, sure. If I balance, they have to discard their hand. That could be good. Then Kaya is gone. Balance OP. Who's the main twist deck now? Nice. Glad I saw that. I actually should have done it earlier, then they wouldn't even have this. I can sack my Wall of Omens, so... Oh, that doesn't make any sense. But still, probably the better play. Choose 2 creatures you... Oh, yeah, I choose the ones I want to keep, okay. Yeah, I want to keep the rogues. Yeah, I should have balanced draw step. That would have been a sick play, but now at least... While they have that 3-1... I gave it to them for free, basically. Pong! Kinda wanna draw Time Spiral. Because then my good cards are back in the deck. I bought it in red. Why is this so small? Magic Online, please. this is a cool game of Magic. It's one of all the games of Magic that has ever been played. If you know what I mean. Actually, Masticore just kills that, right? Okay, that wasn't good. I forgot about the pinging. Yeah, I could have left it in exile. Masticore also kills that. But I could attack them for 6. Go that route. But I kinda wanna not get my Teferi attacked. So I think I chill on the Wisp. Doesn't do much here. Oh, they have to sacrifice this now. Wow, that balance play was really sick. But if I played it properly, they wouldn't even have this. Just do it draw step. Sometimes you gotta read your cards and think what's the best way to use them, you know? But we're learning. I'm not a big fan of this. Sadly, I kinda played into it and lost my Brazen Borrower. Teferi dies, I guess. That's fine, I attack for 8. Yeah, running that out was really bad. I could have blocked here and kept Teferi and then draw another card with it. The board position is still fine, but there were some sketchy plays from my side. When will I ever stop making mistakes? At least I catch them, you know, learn from them. That's better than just playing badly, not realizing it. I guess you never stop learning. What's the top deck opponent? What you got? They could have Damnation, but that's not that bad with Currency Convert out. Olagan's Command, that's annoying to get back the Masticore. And I discard a card, interesting. They don't care about the Converter. Still attacking them for 8 here. And if they play Masticore, they have to keep the card they draw in hand, otherwise it dies again. We are in a good position, I think. I like the small Masticore, the one where you only discard when you cast it, and it only costs 2 mana. I think it's literally called Lesser Masticore or Manticore or whatever. What's the difference anyway? Just play this out, they might make me discard. Yeah, like, okay. Now they can't do anything, since they played out the land. They just have a block for 1 turn to survive. Yeah, okay, they realize playing the land means Masticore just dies again. We got it. That was a good matchup. With decks like this, the matchup makes such a big difference. Alright, now we wait again. What's the score? We 2-0'd after getting 0-2'd. What's the bracket look like? Only one more match running, Patrick versus Fireflight. We play Crackshot next. Dude, Crackshot always destroys me. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, I found a way to look at decks and bracket. Just double click, nice. This side is really awesome. Oh, we play against white. That could be a good matchup though. Is it allowed to like change your deck based on what you're facing? Probably. I like a lot of our stuff against white. At least we have lots of creature interaction. And like Elish Norn to destroy the board. What's the interaction? Swords to Plowshares. Quarantine Field. Unexpectedly absent. Parallax Wave Solitude does some creature removal, which our deck doesn't care too much about. That's good. Don't think you want Time Spiral against a low curve deck. So the configuration is probably fine. Anyway, we wait until this match is finished and then play against Crackshot. Wait, Basking Rootwaller. So you're saying the Madness deck doesn't have both Rootwallers? That's sad. Why would you steal it with green-blue ramp? Doesn't look so good here. Opponent said, I said I ran Borrower into the Masticore and they said my whole deck ran into Currency Converter. Which is kinda true, they had so much discard, like Liliana sucks against that. And we just ran them over with the zombie army. So what's the score here?
Could have done it this turn, could have done it next turn, got team with Planeswalkers. It's so many.
Yeah. Actually, you just want to kill them? I mean, I guess. This is this is legal, right? Because you can activate or attack and then in combat activate.
This isn't looking good for Scythe. They're on the Mana Screw plan against Nissa, who shakes the world. Nissa is such an insane card. Wait, they could have just killed him, but they let them live and kill the Reti instead. But like, what you gonna do? Damnation and still lose. What I learned today is that you need answers to Planeswalkers. This format has a lot of problematic Planeswalkers. We have Fateful Absence and Currency Converter. I guess maybe Prismatic Ending. We find Mox Ruby or a Fiend's Tower, kill a 3 mana one. But basically, Planeswalkers are hard to beat for us. Alrighty. I will be getting some more water. Stay hydrated in this summer. Be right back for last match versus Crackshot. We're back. We are back. Okay. One more match coming up. Versus Crackshot. I think I always lost to Crack in the matches we played. He's a very good Magic the Gathering player, but so are we. Let's go. We're up against this really low curve white deck with some enchantment upside. Whenever you cast enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. There's Legion's Landing, there's Sentinel's Artifact outside. Another Enchantress. Quarantine Field, Birth of Melody's History, Parallax Wave. Not that many. Alright, we get to be on the play. Good luck and have fun, Crackshot, let's go. Yeah. Looks good to me. Now this looks like a keep to me, so everybody just follow me and I need a little controversy, because I feel so empty without me. Urza's Bauble. Okay. That doesn't do much. Opponent sees that we are drawing, or a card in our hand, that we have Talisman of Creativity in hand. Temple Garden tapped. I think I run out the Talisman. Well, I might want to remand the creature so I can curve into the Fairy. Yeah, let's pass for now. Opponent's gonna be like, I saw Talisman, what are you doing? But I don't think that I can skip just playing stuff. And remanding gets me to my land drops also. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Well, I would have drawn it anyway, but... yeah, we play this. Just tick up. I don't think they have haste stuff. Do they have... They could have a removal spell, so upticking is awkward, but... Like, what could they have? And only, I guess, Unexpectedly Absent. But they don't wanna just main phase that. Fairy isn't that scary. Scary Fairy. For now we are in a good position. They don't have an aggressive start. We have a control magic and a prismatic ending, I guess, to deal with their things. Ooh, they do have Unexpectedly Absent. I'm fine with that. Just gonna tap down, I guess. If they play Scary Creature, I steal it. I'm redrawing Teferi next turn, also. Okay, I could just deal with both these threats. Nice. Do I care about the spirit or do I let it kill the fairy? Ah, whatever. Nice. Yeah, 6 hits so it's not exiled. 1 mana and we play Elish Norn. Maybe I shouldn't have killed this. But Teferi does provide some card draw in the long game. History and Skull Clam, that's pretty good. Okay. But like... Elish Norn just beats that. Also Flicker Wisp, sort of. Go to Fact of Fiction for a land drop. Then run out Flicker Wisp. It's gotta be a land, right? There's 1 land. If the opponent knew my plan, they could put land versus 4 spells. But then I still pick the spells. Yeah, we have instant speed balance again. That's so sick. Wow. Putting Delusion in the graveyard is... like, please press submit on this. Come on, just press the submit button. This is such a good split for me. Nice. Okay. I was scared for a moment there because sometimes it says choose the pile to put in the graveyard and suddenly you pick the exact wrong stuff. Opponent probably has some removal spells in hand. Maybe they use it on Flicker Wisp and then we can stick the Elish. Lion Zash. Draw 2 cards, I guess. Oh, reconfigure. That doesn't do much. They're gonna play it. They probably have some Swords to Plowshares or something, but it kills both their things. History does nothing. Yeah, that just wins the game. Nice. This is a good matchup for us. I'm pretty sure. Don't really wanna sideboard anything. Destroy an artifact or enchantment, that could do stuff. Maybe... what is happening? Maybe take out some slow stuff to play that. Opponent has a lot of artifacts and enchantments in the deck. This might actually be main deckable. With a chase. Hot like a parked car. The currency convert draw. It's a keep. Not too exciting. We might get run over from an aggro draw here. But a mulligan with a playable hand is also not the best idea. We have ways to stabilize, as in Balance and Wrath of God. It's probably the 2-1 or Esper Sentinel. It's pretty good. Okay then. I'm chilling, don't have a turn to play anyway, I guess. Well, looting would be a turn to play. I don't really want to give them cards, especially if I plan to come back with Wrath of God. Student of Warfare, nice. Okay. Hopefully they don't have Selfless Spirit, because we'd have to deal with that before we Wrath. Ooh, that's a good card against Wrath of God. Attacks for 4. Balance. Balance is kinda sick with Currency Converter. Like, we discard 2 cards, they lose the board and get a 1/1. And we get zombie action. Discarding the land. Oh, again, you have to choose which cards to keep. It's always so sketchy, because it says... Yeah, chooses... Okay, now that makes sense. I'm discarding the land so I can Wrath of God with Currency Converter Treasure. Dude, this is kind of a cool combo. And Fairy is a redraw, so I might find my land drops anyway, hopefully. Yeah, the way we lose this is, I guess, get mana screwed. But we still have Wrath of God and Teferi. Line Sash. Sure, we don't really use the graveyard. Now it's rogue time. Yo, he has a... What's the name for that? Beil in German. Ooh, I played into Mana Tithe, but I don't think it's in the cube. Where's my match? Okay. What's this? 2 mana. Oh, okay, absence the token. Wow. In response. Oh, they can't do it in response otherwise. So I guess now they can kill Teferi with Line Sash. They want trade treasure for Talisman? I don't think so, because of the whole Wrath of God thing. Teferi was kill a 1/1 flyer, draw a card, gain 2 life. It's pretty good. If they make a really good play, I can just treachery it. But the deck has more like smaller stuff. Wow, Volt Scourge. No cards in hand, and I got not much, but I have a Currency Converter and a Memory Deluge. 0 cards. Do I Wrath? I think so. Well, I guess this thing is gonna deal a lot of damage. I mean, I could steal it. Run out Talisman. Yeah, that sounds good. Or don't play Talisman, but keep up Deluge. He does elect all 4 here? Yeah, okay. Opponent is in top deck mode. Really good position for us again. The deck's very good against creature decks and was bad against the first one, and I might not have played it well. Guess I want planes. Maybe the Mesa. Memory Lapse doesn't do much, and Witness Protection also doesn't do that much. Now the graveyard is gonna keep on shuffling around. If that card was a permanent card, put the +1/+1 counter. It didn't get wait, what did I exile? I exiled two permanent. I read non-land. For some reason I even said permanent, but in my head it was non-land. Alrighty. I was like, what? Magic Online please, but it's not always a Magic Online bug. Sometimes you're just stupid, you know? I'm pretty sure we can't lose from this position, but... we are converting them currencies hard. Parallax wave. Of course. That's not that good here. I mean, they can get their thing back. Ah. I skipped through the phase where I could make a thing and block. That was dumb. But they exiled it anyway. Like, the way this works out is... they exile this and then whatever other creatures I generate. Does that mean I lose Sacred Mesa and should just not play into it? I can make 2 here and then a few more upkeep. So I guess no. And then they get Lion Sash back. I think what we actually want to do is just exile their graveyard so they can't... when they get it back they can't... grow it, and then we lose Mesa, but they also don't get back their thing for a long time because they can exile a lot of creatures. That's the better way than playing into it and then they get it back immediately. I think. Yeah, like if I make a Pegasus here, they kill it and I get closer to getting their thing back. So we just big chillin'. We don't have many creatures, so... okay, wow, they exile their thing. Oh, you can do it multiple times. Alright, I guess that works. Yeah, keep priority, remove all your fate counters, and now they get their stuff back. If I was aware of this, I could have kept my Mesa around. Because, like, in my head, they would have had to wait 4 turns to get Lion Sash back. We still have Wrath of God though, so I'm fine with this. And the Deluge play now, okay. Let them run out their stuff and then wrath the board. What do they tutor for here? Probably Solitude or something. That deck really doesn't like playing turn 9. They got... what did they get? Solitude, yeah, that makes sense. Solitude in hand. We just tick through time. Okay, take 2. Snapcaster Mage is appealing. We have the balance in the graveyard. And then Remand or Wall of Omens or Vanishing Slash. I think Wall of Omens is better than Remand on this board. Did I miss making a treasure? I have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I could attack with Colonnade, provoke them. I know they can't play Solitude here. I kinda wanna make them play the Solitude and then use some of my stuff. I could also just Wrath of God. And then later on have Balance and Control Magic. It doesn't kill Lion Sash, which is kinda nice. I guess that's why they equip. But I mean, we could steal it again, because there's a lot of stuff in the graveyard to make this big. But steal it again, and then they have to Solitude it. I'm gonna have to win the game at some point. We have the Colonnade, I guess. Oh no. One only has Solitude in hand. What's us Bauble? Sees Wall of Omens. Guess I exile something. There's cards that care about having enchantments in the graveyard, I think. Oh, Oatmeal. Alright, Solitude versus the World. I do like these odds. In hindsight, I should have kept the Mesa around. It would be good here. Opponent draws one card. Hellish Norn, huh? Oh, Oatmeal. I think I'm gonna wait on that. Bona. Just attack. They're gonna get some life back. Could just run out Elish Norn to kill the Solitude. Alright, let's do this. What do I wanna run out? I don't really have awesome stuff to Snapcaster. Yeah, okay. No, let's just pass. Just pass. Keep up Colonnade and Brazen Borrower and Snap. No, well, we don't have any instants to snap actually. It's kind of funny. Can you Snapcaster an adventure? Is it an instant card? Maybe we are gonna find out. We could just try it because I don't know. I'm gonna go with no though. Just run out a thread. They gotta have some removal cards, right? Well, maybe they took them out. Alright, we have lethal on the board. What do you have? Not sure if I played this correctly, but we got it. That must be a very good matchup for this deck. Alright, 2-1 again. I played this cube 4 times with Geeky Jackson and the crew, and the 2-1 4 times. That's actually pretty awesome.
Let's finish there.
That balance was rude. Yeah, I finally found the matchup where my cards do stuff. GG's, man. That first match I played against another control deck that also had planeswalkers that I couldn't deal with. My deck doesn't deal well with that. And then the next two matches, thankfully, I played against creature decks. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that you had a win streak on me, and I finally broke it. Is there a way to filter the game history or something?
Yeah, 2-1 tribal is still pretty impressive against like all the people.
Yeah, I 2-1 4 times. That's actually kind of good. 67% win rate. Is there a search?
About a 67%
Oh, there we go.
win rate against this
0-2, 1-2, 1-2, 0-2, 2-0. Finally.
much more.
It's doable. You're a very strong player. But that was just a brutal matchup for you. All my cards do a lot of work against yours. I'm just in love with Elish Noon and the likes.
Find that retrofitter foundry.
I'm not even in the market for reanimating her. I just want to cast her.
Firefly's got a lot of stuff. It could be Ghost, maybe just as a blocker.
First game was fun, or the second game was fun. Yeah, you did some stuff. You brought your creatures back with Parallax Wave. And I could have saved that Pegasus card, but I decided not to, which in hindsight wasn't the best choice. Like, I could have made 5 Pegasi, and then you cannot exile all of them. But I had Memory Deluge, Currency Converter, so I just had the late game covered anyway. It was really cool for me this time because I got to play with a lot of cards that I haven't played with before. That this cube has some really cool stuff. Currency Converter always overperformed. Yeah, then you would need to leave me with your dude. I'm not sure if I could have made 6. I had a treasure out. Maybe I could even have made 6. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, one match we flashed in balance on the opponent's turn, and it was a mind twist. That was probably my best moment, because the opponent mind twisted us, and then we mind twisted them with balance instant speed. That was awesome. There was Sacred Mesa, which performed like a bad Bitter Blossom. At least you don't lose life. Enchantment stuff didn't do enough. Yeah, I thought so. It's like, you're a cool aggro deck, and did you play these enchantresses? Like this one, you have like, what, 6 enchantments in the deck? Maybe that card just doesn't do enough. But it's worth a try, of course. I wanna do the enchantment thing, like the all-in enchantress deck sometime, where you have 15 enchantments or something in the deck. That would be really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enchantments. That's okay. With Sarah's Sanctum. But you could do one where there's even more. Earthcraft. There we go. Type a creature, untap a land. It's kinda cool. You don't really have 1/1 generation for Skull Clamp, except Legion's Landing. I had a Lingering Souls, which might have been splashable for you, but not for me. I didn't even get to play Archangel Leviathan today, really sad. Would have been bad enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, makes all of your creatures into mana dogs. If that's worth a card or not is the question. Yeah, this deck was basically as control-y as you can build it. Didn't get a cryptic command or a hard counter. Someone had counterspell and mana drain, which we would have left, plus fractured identity, which we lost to twice in the first match. They fractured our Elspeth, and that's just like game over for this deck. We have one card that deals with planeswalkers. So this was a very high variance deck. Good matchup, you can't lose, and bad matchup you can't win, almost. So much creature removal and then these land planeswalkers and you're like, okay. Super fun draft as always again. Alright, if you see me on YouTube, thanks for watching, that's gonna be the end of the video. And I'll see you in the next draft.